Hey, what's happening, guys? Well, today I'm going to install some skid plates for my transmission brackets underneath the Bronco. They have been taking quite a few hits, and I'll show you in a second here what I'm talking about. Okay, let me get underneath here. So these here are the brackets I'm installing the skid plates on. As you can see, I use the Bronco, so they've taken quite a few hits. I don't know why Ford installed them or designed them this way with having this lip downward, but it is what it is. And you can see they're basically bent to crap now. At least the ridges are. I mean, they're still, the cross members themselves are still intact, obviously, but you know, I want to get some protection on those. So I bought some skid plates from Asfir, Asfir Technologies, and they're a company based out of Israel. They're based out of Israel, and they're a pretty popular company. They offer full skid plates. I'm sure a lot of you already know about them, but I chose to go with them because I like the design of them, and I'll show you what they look like in a second here. But yep, these are my transmission cross members that I'm going to finally put some protection on, so I stop denting the crap out of them. Alright, so here are the skids themselves from Asfir 4x4. This is really tough to do with one hand. Come neatly wrapped. Give you a little sticker with it. But this is what they look like when they come out of the box. And we're going to get these installed today. Stay tuned. So here they are out of the box. Comes with all the hardware included, obviously. Set of instructions. And it's a pretty straightforward install. Pretty sure this is going to be a very easy install. Now I don't have any jack stands or a lift, so I'm going to be crawling on my back underneath the Bronco to put these on. Now I really like the design of these. They seem very well made, very heavy duty. Of course they have them labeled left and right, which is good. Of course it wouldn't be that hard to figure out to begin with, but that's okay. It's nice that they label them. Instructions are pretty straightforward. This is the only hardware that comes with them. I've basically put them together and started them the way they need to be installed onto the brackets and onto the Bronco. But I really like the design of these. There are other options on the market, but I chose these just because I like them the best. Price points are all about the same though. Let's get to it. Now to do this install, I'm using a 13mm socket on the drill and a 1/2 inch crescent wrench. Well, I didn't have nearly enough room to show you what I was doing when I was under there, but I'll show you now. They're all installed. Very easy install. Took me about 10 minutes. The driver's side one was a little bit more cramped. Very easy install. Good protection for your cross members. Now these cross members are specific to the 2.7. The 2.3 liter does not have them. So remember that. If you have the 2.7, you have these cross members. Okay, so I wanted to take you to the Asfir, or another way to say it is Asfir 4x4 website, to show you the cross members. They are constructed of steel. I at first thought they were aluminum, but then when I got them, I thought, man, these are pretty heavy duty, and it turns out they are steel. The 2.3 liter engine does not have the cross members, so you will not need these skids if you have the 2.3 liter engine on the Bronco. So they weigh in at 9 pounds. Constructed very well, like I said. It's only 2 bolts per skid. Super easy to install, even without a jack or a lift. Crawl right under there and throw them on. It took me about 10 minutes, like I said previously. Now the price point on here is $210, but I did have to pay $58 for shipping because they do come from Israel, and obviously that's quite a ways. But and you can see here, that's what they look like underneath, since I couldn't really show you when I threw mine on all that well, but that's what they look like installed on the Bronco. Now, they do offer full skid plates, as you probably already know, and I'm probably going to switch out my Ford skid plates for these ones. As you can see here, they do cover the oil pan here, and the Ford ones do not. The Ford one stops right about here. And in my world, that's a no-go. You know, you got to have protection for oil pan, regardless of how high up in there it is. You just never know. That's just another area you really want to protect, in my opinion, anyways. But yeah, here they are on the website. Now they do have a bunch of other products I can show you. You know, they have full skid plates. They have winch mounts. They have bumpers. Let's see what else they got here. They have an exhaust skid plate for your exhaust, as you can see right here. That's that looks pretty nice. That might be another thing to think about. It does weigh 22 pounds though, but I guess that's, you know, it's not too bad, I guess. This one is made of aluminum, so $446 for a price point on that. So if you want protection on your exhaust, I don't think too many people probably would, but you know, it is what it is. So here's another one. This steering rod reinforcement. It's basically like the Bronco Buster, you know, tie rod protection. They do look pretty nice though. Lower control arms, skid plates, just a bunch of products that these guys are throwing out. Differential skid plate. You got a trailing arm skids. Just a whole bunch of products for the Bronco, and I'm sure they're going to come out with more at a later time. But I at least wanted to show you on the website what else you can get besides the Crossmember skids. But I definitely recommend the Crossmember skids if you have the 2.7, because mine have taken a heck of a beating, as you will see or saw in my video. Now there is also an instructional video from Asfir on the website. I will be leaving a link to that video in the description below. Thanks for joining me, guys.